if we all feel good about it, and then we can wrap it up next month.
Okay.
Okay. All right, that was fun. Okay, on to, I need a motion to approve the fine-free proposal and corresponding operational policy revisions.
I'll move.
I'll second.
Okay.
All right, Mark,
Yes.
Barb,
Yes.
Kathleen,
Yes.
Karen,
Yes.
Tracy,
Yes.
and Sue.
Yes.
Okay, so now that you have all passed that, I wonder if there are any questions about that. I am not going to take any credit for putting this together because it was something that I had actually asked other staff members to do. And so I don't want it to, I don't want anyone to feel as though, oh, I did all that work and, you know, no one wanted to talk about it. So I'm going to ask the staff member if there are any things that we need to talk to, specifically point out to board members about this, managers, anything that we need them to do. The only thing that I see is specifically was designating an effective date. We left that blank because we really weren't certain about the timing of it, whether we should let COVID run its course a little bit more. I think one of the big things from our standpoint has always been, this is not going to be an issue for the patrons. And I think the board totally understands this philosophy of being fine-free. It's a trend in libraries, but our staff members really are the ones that are more concerned about it. And I see this more as an education for staff members than it is anything else. And so I don't see us boom rolling it out right now in this way, and just wonder if anybody has any comments about that, either board members or staff members.
Thinking of starting this next year, like in January.
We're kind of already doing it. Since COVID has happened and since we were closed so long and people had to keep their items because book drops were closed and we didn't know what to do with them because cargo wasn't running. So since we've been back, we've been doing fine free, and we really haven't had any problems with people returning their items. It's just a matter of, we get a phone call every now and then, oh, you're open now, so I can bring my stuff back. Yeah.
Wow.
Bring your stuff back.
That's good. All right. Okay, that's good.
I would like to say that Sarah can vouch for this too. The deposits that we have made for fine free have gone, or I'm sorry, for fines weekly have gone down dramatically. So even the fines that existed on people's accounts previous to COVID, which were not, under any sort of waiver because they were already established. There are times when I don't go to the bank at all during the week to make a deposit because no one has paid anything. And I can see a large, dramatic decrease in payments in general across the board since COVID. So I just thought I would share that.
Very true.
My sense was that March 1st might be a good effective date. That gives us a little time, knowing that we've got the holidays in here that kind of mess with our schedules, and knowing that we've got year-end things that we have to deal with regularly, that would still provide us sufficient time to work out some of the pieces. For example, we do still have the collection agency. So when materials are not returned and they are considered lost and they are a certain dollar value, they will still go to collections, but we have to do some work with the collection agency to make sure they know that we're not collecting fines anymore. And so there are going to be some things with that and with our consortium in terms of setting up a new schedule for the overdue notices to go out and training our staff about how to handle this. So that's why I was thinking March 1st. Or we could target April 1st and do the marketing as, no, it's not a joke. This is, this is for real, not an April Fool's joke. But I don't think any sooner than March 1st. I don't know, Heather or Amber or Tanya, if you have any other thoughts about being able to make sure we have all those pieces and make sure our staff know exactly what this means in terms of them doing their work.
I think March is fine.
Thank you.
I just couldn't get it. It was like not unmuting.
You prevented me from saying Bueller. Yeah, so thank you. Appreciate that.
Do you need me to amend the motion, Lynn?
Or just insert, effective March 1. Yeah.
Okay.
If we're all good with that. That was the date I had listed in here, so.
Okay.
Okay,
All right.
cool.
Next, I need a motion to approve the managed print services agreement with Millennium Business Systems for patron copy scan fax services at all branches. It's a 60-month agreement at no cost to the library and commences upon installation of equipment.
Okay.
I'll second.
And just before you actually take a vote, if this is the point for discussion, I'll just insert a couple of comments. I sent you a proposal that actually had some marks on it because I was waiting and waiting for this document. I thought, well, even though there's some changes that need to be made, I'll at least give you that much. Those corrections have been made by Millennium. So the things that I indicated, they just left out a word in that first bullet point and they combined the two that I told them needed to be combined. And yeah, we don't pay them a commission, they pay us a commission. So they inserted the wrong name at that place and we get 200 bypass copies per month. So that was also inserted into that line. So just to clarify that they did come through with the correct contract.
Okay, thank you, Lynn.
I heard Kathleen make the second. Who made the first?
I think it was Karen, wasn't it?
Thank you. Mark,
Yes.
Barb,
Yes.
Kathleen,
Yes.
Karen,
Yes.
Tracy,
Yes.
and Sue.
Yes.
All right, we're going to need a motion to approve the contract with Porter Construction for general maintenance services at Georgetown, Mount Orb, and Sardinia for the period of 1/1/21 to 12/31/21 for a fee of $4,500.
I'll move.
I'll
second.
second.
And that is the same amount as last year. It's the same contract. That's why I didn't give you the language. It's the exact same contract for maintenance, like changing the light bulbs and that kind of thing.
Mark,
Yes.
Barb,
Yes.
Kathleen,
Yes.
Karen,
Yes.
Tracy,
Yes.
and Sue.
Yes.
Okay, so maybe I didn't send the revised agenda that had the memorandum of understanding from the state library about Ohio Digital Services. Because I had a number 7 and that's not on
Nope.
your, oh, no. Okay, well, we'll do it as other business then. Keep going.
Okay, I need a motion to approve the contract with Robin Gilliam for custodial services at Fayetteville Perry Branch effective 1/1/21 to 12/31/21 in the amount of $8,000.
I have a question. Is that the same amount, Lynn, that we
Yes.
paid?
Yes.
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
Mark,
Yes.
Barb,
Yes.
Kathleen,
Yes.
Karen,
Yes.
Tracy,
Yes.
and Sue.
Yes.
All right, I need a motion to enter executive session to consider the employment of public employees.
I move.
I second.
Mark,
Yes.
Barb,
Yes.
Kathleen,
Yes.
Karen,
Yes.
Tracy,
Yes.
and Sue.
Yes.
Okay, so we get to say goodbye, managers. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. And I'm also going to.
Thanks for the laugh, Mark.
You're welcome. Have a good Thanksgiving, Heather.